Welcome back to Math Easy, step by step. In this part 114B video, I'm continuing to answer the question from part 113, question number 8, sample test question number 8. So where I left you, we had 4 red coins over 14 total possible coins. Remember, you take a coin away. Now you have 3 red coins out of a total of 13, right? We took 1 away from the total possible coins, and we are going to multiply these fractions to get a fraction, probability. We're going to convert that fraction into decimal, and then the decimal into a percent. If you've been watching my videos from the very start on fractions, part 1, this will be very, very easy. Okay, when working with fractions, we multiply top to top and bottom to bottom. So 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is our top number. What is 4 times 3? So 4 times 3 is 12. You're absolutely right. So I'm going to stay organized. That's the top number of my fraction is 12. Remember, we multiply top to top, bottom to bottom. Well, what is 4 times 13? That's my bottom number value. All right, so 14 times 13. These are my two denominators. We're multiplying bottom to bottom. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 4, which is 12. I put my 2 here. I carry the 1. I'm going to add it to the product of 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. All right, before I can start multiplying with the 1, I have to put a placeholder right here. Now I can multiply 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 1 is 1. Now I have these two values. I'm going to add them together to find the sum. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. 1 plus 0 as a placeholder is 1. So my bottom number, or the denominator of my fraction, is now 182. Remember, the top number of my fraction was 12. All right, you knew I was going to ask this. If you've been watching my videos, you knew exactly what I was going to ask once we get this fraction value or fraction product, right? The answer to a multiplication problem. Top number was 12. That's my numerator. The denominator is 182. That's the bottom number, right? Can you reduce it? You knew I was going to ask that question. Can you reduce this fraction? Can you simplify that fraction? Can you reduce this fraction? You must always try to reduce your fraction. So I have a 12, which is an even number on top. I have 182 is an even number on bottom. So I can divide 2 into top and bottom in trying to reduce this fraction. What did you get when you divided 2 into the top and the bottom? All right, did you get 691 or 6 over 91? Well, 12 divided by 2 is 6. Why? Because 2 times 6 gives me 12. 182 divided by 2 equals 91. Why? Because 2 times 91, or 91 plus 91, is 182. Let's take a look at this 2. 2 goes into 18 9 times evenly. 2 goes into 2 1 time. So that's where I got that 91 value. Hopefully you got the same thing. Now, I'm going to ask you a question looking at this. 6 91st, or 6 over 91. You know the question I'm going to ask. Can you reduce it, right? Can we reduce 6 over 91? Is there a number I can divide into top and bottom evenly, other than 1, that will reduce that fraction? Let's see. I've got an even number on top. I've got an odd number on bottom. Well, what do you think? Ha ha! No, you can't. Only 1 will be divided evenly into top and bottom of this fraction, 6 91st, or 6 over 91. 1 times 6 is 6, and 1 times 91 is 91. This is it. This is what you got, 6 over 91. Now, I want to convert this fraction into a decimal. If you've been watching my videos from part 1 of fractions all the way through, this will be very easy and simple for you, especially if you've been practicing. However, if not, this may be a little bit tricky, right? If you are not polished up on your skills. Okay, since you cannot reduce this any further, your answer is going to be B, 6 over 91. However, let me just say this. On some assessments, they give you the fraction. On some assessments, they want you to give the percent, right? So I'm going to, in this next video, in the 115 video, part 115, I'm going to show you how to convert this fraction into a decimal, then a decimal into a percent. Okay, so again, sometimes they give you the fraction option, sometimes they give you the percentage option. In my question I gave you with the options A, B, C, and D, I gave you both. And I'm going to show you how to find both. All right, so stick with me for part 115 video. It's going to be part C, 115C, and I'll show you how to do those things. Math is easy. Take it step by step. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. If I've helped you, please help me to help others.